Lakshman, I want to bring you into this. I see a lot of finance people, starting out their careers now reluctant to join startups,
yes.
right? Especially technology-related startups. Yes. And if we have to talk about how finance as a function has changed, right? Obviously, being a founder is about risk. Yeah. But in your case, your advice would matter to a lot of them who want to join technology.
If you're as a finance professional, apart from tech startups, first is I think selecting the sector is the critical. Selecting the right sector at the right timing makes it, because that gives you a lot of tailwinds. For example, if you have to make choices at this stage to join a sector, one need to think about that. What is that big tailwinds? Like B2B e-commerce is a big tailwinds. D2C consumer brands, which earlier it is only with 4 large conglomerates used to build all the brands. Setting up a brand is not so difficult, and once you create a valuable brand, it's a huge value creation. Or for that matter, even a delivery, like end of the day, whether it's a Swiggy or a Zomato or a Flipkart, all of them are moving one thing from one place to another. Anything to move from one place to another is a sector which there'll be tailwinds for 10 to 20 years in a country like India and Southeast Asia, where there's a lot of bottlenecks. So and what is enabling this is technology. And so joining this. And then the general trend of asking whether one can join a startup at this stage. If you ask this question 7-8 years back, yes, it's a risk, because there's no much ecosystem, and a company becomes a unicorn. Earlier, it used to be 10 to 12 years to become a unicorn. Now, if you're in the right sector, right support, the company becomes unicorn in 5 to 7 years. But there's a lot of opportunity. So if you join a startup, and a person who becomes as a finance professional is choosing a startup, you can become a CFO of a large startup at the age of 30 to 35 is possible now. Even if the startup fails, that experience is valuable. You move to the next startup and the career is set, sort of thing.